One of my suggestions for what you can do on a Moodle page to reduce bulk and increase Zen is to combine web links on Moodle pages. So let me show you an example from Amy Miller's page. If I go down to Amy's first or second unit here, notice that she has hyperlinks. These are to actually YouTube videos to music related to this unit, and she has 4 of them plus the label. If I combine all of those onto a single page, then instead of having 5 resources here, I will have 1 in its place, and I can delete the individual ones. So let me show you how I would go about doing that. First of all, my super special secret technique is to hold down the Command key, and then when you do that, if you click on a link, so if I click Edit Settings like this, it will open in a new tab. So I continue to hold down the Command key, and I do that with all 4 of these resources. I want to get them open to their settings page. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to scroll down to the bottom of that unit, and you can see that it's rather long, and I'm going to say add an activity or a resource. And what I want to add to Moodle is a single page. I click add. And I'm going to start by typing in a title, which is going to be Unit 2 Music. And the description field is not often seen, but you have to put something in there. You notice that there's a little red star. That means it's a required field. So typically if I don't have anything different or a short summary, I'll just put in the title again. Then I go down to the content of the page. And what I want to do here is I want to list the links to the music. So listen to Unit 2 Music at the links below. All right, and I could put that, use my link tool here to make it a bulleted list. So now I want to put the titles in. So one by one, I'm going to go to these tabs and I'm going to copy the titles because I don't want to retype them. So then I go to this tab and I copy this title. As I'm doing this copying and pasting, I have to press the return key here. To copy the titles, I'm using a shortcut on my keyboard, Command C. You can also go under the Edit menu to copy. And then to paste, I gotta hit a return here. I'm using Command V, but you could also go under the Edit menu and choose V. Oh, excuse me, Edit and Paste. All right, so interesting, we got 2 that are the same titles, but they're actually different pieces, I believe. Oops, excuse me. All right, so I am going to go here, press return, and now I'm going to copy the URLs. So I go to the first tab, scroll down to the address to that YouTube video. I'm going to copy it, Command C. I'm going to go back to my page. I highlight that text. To make a hyperlink, I click on this tool. I'm going to paste that URL, and then I always want it to open up in a new tab because I don't want my users to leave my Moodle page when they're clicking on links on my page. So I change the target to new window and then say insert. I'll show you a second one. So I'm going to copy, go down to the URL, highlight it, copy, go back to my page, select the title, insert a link, paste it, and change my target. All right, I'm going to do that for the other 2, and then I will show you my finished product. All right, I finished up making the hyperlinks for all 4 of those things in the list. I click on Save and return to the course. Now, when you add a new resource, it always ends up at the bottom of your topic block, and so I need to move this up. And one way to do that is by dragging and dropping this icon. Another way to do that is to single click on it, and then you are able to choose from the list where you want it to go. And so I'm going to see if I can find it in here. Because there are a lot of things, it's a little bit tricky to find exactly where I want to do it. All right, I think, it's right here after the resource music, which is that label. So I'm going to click that. All right. Actually, it didn't go quite in the right spot, so I have to drag it down 1. So I click here and drag down. All right, so now I could go ahead and I could delete each of the individuals and I could delete the label, and all I have left is one single page with 4 of the hyperlinks in it. So that's how you can combine resources or hyperlinks on one Moodle page.